Hey there, how's it going today?
It's going really good, Elijah.
Great, great. Tell me about who you are and what you're doing here.
Well, I'm Laren Woodward, and I'm here at Canopy Austin in Studio 107, and it's the 2022 East Austin Studio Tour, and I have here glass sculptures from my effigy series. And they bear a likeness to someone or something and sort of a mental state. So,
Oh, really?
And I make all of these with raw glass at a hot torch and sculpt them and then put them into a kiln and anneal them.
How long have you been doing this type of art?
I've been doing this for about 20 years.
And how did you get started?
That's a really good question. I got started because I signed up for the wrong class. I signed up for a glass fusing class that I thought was to make glass cabochons for jewelry, but I ended up signing up for a bead making class, and I was like, I don't want to do this. And then within 6 months, I was teaching it, and then I ended up running the glass department for 10 years.
What inspired you to create these little characters?
Well, it happened one summer when I was teaching. I think I was teaching for about 10 hours a day in the morning class all the way to the night class, and I was too tired to go home, so I spent an extra couple hours just drinking coffee and working, and I made my first head, and then that's what happened. So the answer to your question is, it happened late at night when things get weird, if that makes sense.
How long does it take you to make one of these little
Well,
guys?
I can make about 1 or 2 really good ones a day.
Oh, I see. And I was here last weekend, and you had sold out on most of your art, right?
Yeah, I think there's maybe 3 or 4 left. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
so a lot of them went to very loving homes.
Great, great.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the favorite.
He's laughing. Don't laugh at me.
Tell me about some of the favorite ones that you like the most.
Well, I have packed up a few of them. Two favorite ones that are the ones you have. The guy he's feeling pretty good about things, and then it's a pair. And I have a picture that I sent you, and then see this pink streaker is just passing through. That was pretty happy. And then this is one of the show favorites. A green dude having a mind expanding experience.
Oh, wow.
That one was favorite. So.
Great. Tell me about like the biggest piece you've ever made of these, or like your biggest piece, I guess.
The biggest piece I ever made was it was a commission called From Alpha to Omega, and it was a collector of religious art. And I made a form that was kind of sort of diamond shaped, and he wanted me to create sculptures that went from the ultimate good to the ultimate evil. And he wanted me to interpret it in glass form. And so up top was kind of a heavenly swirl, and at the bottom was like a black evil blob, and then there's all sorts of heads in between. So that had about 250 heads on it, and it was very time consuming, and it was easy for me to start at the bottom, the evil part, but when I got to the very top, I had a very difficult time and trying to interpret what was good. And so it took a while.
Great. So I've noticed you have some other types of art that I've never really seen you do before. This year you did a little bit something different. Can you tell me about them?
So this I call the Mind's Eye series.
Okay.
And I'm interested in portraits, not just what the portrait looks like, but what the portrait is thinking.
Cool. So tell me about this piece here.
This piece, this girl, it's a girl with flower, this piece right here. And she's thinking of something joyful. So I put a joyful figure inside of there. Yes, I like purple.
And how are these powered?
These are powered with just a standard AC power adapter, and there's a LED, set of LEDs inside.
Okay,
So just
great.
a regular household.
And how long does it take you to do one of these paintings?
Oh, it takes me a really long time. I didn't even time. I did this batch of work, and it took me a couple months.
Awesome. So I'm gonna make the soft assumption that you've been inspired by other artists in your life. Can you tell me maybe your top 3 favorite artists?
Oh, I'd say my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Inspired by what she does. I do like. There's an artist named Tony Ausler. He does a lot of kind of works that the word is pareidolia. It's like he does a lot of video projection pieces onto forms. And oh, you caught me off guard. And I have to say Picasso, just because.
Awesome. So where can people learn more about your art?
I have a website. It's KarenWoodwardStudios.com, or I have an Instagram page. It's at KEWOODWA. Spells K-E Woodwa.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Elijah.